Well, hello friends, it's been a while. I'm sorry I haven't posted a video in a while. I've been beset with bullshit on all sides. Sometimes I take the low bidder. I've won more times than I've lost doing this, but we lost one, to put it simply. So that slowed us down a bit. Anyway, my two best friends in the world came to visit Dayton, Ohio to help get my sorry ass back on track here. We basically lived in the barn for 3 weeks, froze our asses off, took showers in the freezing cold water.
Before they show up, I need materials, so we have something to work with. And we've basically got every piece of 2x4 and 2x6 from the Huber Heights Lowe's, so we're good. Alright, so here's our team. We got Will, the token white guy at the party with dreadlocks. We got Joe, a redneck who will make a hilarious old man someday. Myself, of course, and we've got Big Bertha the boom lift that we barely know how to use, and Pickle, a dog. Alright, so the first job is to finish building this bump out entrance. We did the concrete in a previous video. Now we gotta start framing this sucker. So the first job there is to put the top plate on, so that's a treated 2x12 which sits directly on the concrete and has to be bolted down.
What are the chances it pops right on? Apparently not. Well, okay, holy shit!
You're doing a good job carrying that board, yo.
Yeah, I'm good at carrying boards.
Fastening it on with the impact driver.
Cool. We'll have to chop those off and tighten them down a little more.
If you watch the videos, you're going to notice a pattern, and that's that all of Joe's tools have the guard removed, unsurprisingly. So anyway, after we get the top plate on, the next job in the framing is we have to attach the first 2x4 to the building. So we have to take a little bit of the siding off so we can Tapcon it into the concrete. So I put a ton of Tapcons and then a few heavier concrete anchors just to make sure this is really freaking strong. So we're rapidly approaching one of the hardest parts of the project though, and that is the front entrance has to enter into the building in an open space. So this red part is what we're building. The problem is there's a column in blue sitting on a concrete wall in purple. There's no real good way into this building right now. So we want to change to this, the column in blue sitting on a beam in green. And to do that, we have to do some pretty invasive stuff. This is probably one of the most difficult things we're going to have to do for that reason. So we have to get this concrete wall out. We start by taking the siding out above it, and we have to get into some structural connections. So we're going to start working with steel. We've got this big packet of steel angle. Only one of us has ever worked with steel before, and we don't have a great setup for it, but we start with a hand drill. We're going to use these to reinforce the existing timber frame before we start messing with anything.
Look at that.
So some of us are working inside in the structure. We're also keeping going with the framing, building the first wall. We make the blocking. So it's basically to get the boards exactly 1 foot on center vertically. And you can see the first day is kind of wrapping up. The sun's starting to go down. We're not going to try anything too crazy on the first day as far as the structure goes. Because this was more of a half day. But in our next video, we're going to get into some serious structural work on the Bicentennial Barn. So please stay tuned, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.